Hey, wait. No, I'm gonna come off by yourself. Dirt on the lawn. Get that. Hey, baby. Get that. Hey. Nope.
Right as soon as I started the lunch, he did his poop. I didn't get any fireworks because she came in and I just didn't want him to go with the fireworks. Voila. So I did not canter with this guy. But he did get some energy at the front, really good energy. And his mind stayed with him, so. Yeah, it's all a good thing. Hopefully we progress since last week since you've seen us. We never know. We'll get out of your way here, sorry.
Oh, I'm just up. I think we're ready.
Yep, get over there by the bucket before it's too late.
Hi.
Morning.
Morning. Do I have all of us this morning?
You have scheduled all of us together this morning.
Okay.
I think Sandy's just finished lunching. I did lunch at my bit. So we'll see what happens. And I'm just about ready to start the poll.
No, not yet.
Somehow you guys aren't in my schedule like that.
Energy. Good boy. Good.
Oh, this should be interesting. Voila, guess what you get to do, ride with all these other horses.
Is it poop time? Might be poop time.
Okay, so let's walk a second and think about what we're going to be doing. Tell me what you're thinking about you're going to be doing.
Keeping rhythm and energy.
Okay?
And then I'm just trying to start my warm up knowing that he's gonna poop.
I don't think that's a good thing.
No, I could just, he'll go down to the other end then.
It doesn't matter. You can't ride him like he's going to poop.
You
Okay.
can't ride. Yeah.
Okay.
I will chase him around.
Sorry, you got in front of him. Good boy.
All right, so but let's think, okay, so what exercises are you gonna use to get what you want?
Well, with me, I am going to keep the pole up and do collection with upbeat tempo.
Okay. How about you?
And then I'm gonna start with the loop. I usually start with the loop.
Okay.
And work on rhythm and getting him into the bit and making sure that we're
So what is the purpose of the loop?
to start the bending exercises and having him start bending through the rib cage a little bit.
Okay. Okay. And how do you add in collection into that?
Me?
Yeah, because you
I
said,
make sure that the pole's up and that he's into the bridle on both sides evenly and that he's arcing instead of stepping sideways.
so how does that have anything to do with collection?
Oh, hello.
I
Well,
just
like
want you to think it through because,
keeping his hind legs going through, up into the pole, keeping that energy. And
so
then
what
making-
exercise is that? So very specifically, those are good ideas, but I want to hear how you're going to make it happen.
Using the loop.
Well, using whatever exercise.
Oh, if I'm not using the loop, then I would go right into shoulder in and get that left hind engaged.
Okay.
And collected it really, really under me.
Okay.
If you didn't want me to use shoulder in right away, or you didn't think that was a good idea, or I didn't for some reason, if that didn't work, I would use probably the half steps and then go out.
Okay, so here's another idea, and Sandy, if you just wait down here too. You tell me the difference, Sandy, between engagement and collection.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
what's
see
the
my
difference
failure now.
between engagement and collection? What do they even refer to? Because we use the words, but it needs to come into something that you can recognize and that I could recognize you were doing.
Okay.
So, anybody decide what is engagement? Anybody decide what is collection? Okay, you're up.
Yeah, Nancy, you go, because I've blown it.
I'll take it. Engagement is when you have a good connection. The horse is on the bit, and you're engaging the hind legs and
Yes.
through the back.
Yes,
And
and
then collection is kind of the next step of that, right?
yes,
You have-
yes, actually, yes. So, so engagement is necessary for collection, but collection is not necessary for engagement. So the
Oh,
horse,
yes, okay.
the horse, like Nancy said, is engaging the hind legs through the middle, through into the bridle. So that would be engagement.
Right.
Sort of like if you were dancing with someone, you make a connection with them and that you engage with them physically. Now in dancing, of course, collection could be considered something that we don't really do, that they don't really do collection like what we do. I suppose they could, but not that I know of. And and then the collection is the coiling up of the energy. So you have to remember that you coil it up in the horse so that they have something to do what with? What would be the opposite of collection? Extension. So you have collection and you have extension in every moment that you're on the horse. You could be in collection or you could be in extension or you could be in what I kind of consider neutral, which is between the two.
Okay.
All right, so now thinking about that, what are you going to do? There's 3 different horses at 3 different levels of training. What is going to be your goal for the next 10 minutes? Just to take a minute and think, what is the goal for your first 10 minutes of riding?
Engagement to collection.
Well, yes, so now how are you going to get it in a practical sense, what are you going to be doing?
I, in addition to focusing on all the other things, the first 2 things, which is quick behind, I want to focus on the schwung, which is the up and down versus the out. I want to keep his pole up, I want to keep the energy circling and there, and I want to make sure that he's going more up and down than out.
Okay.
That I've got the rhythm, because I need that rhythm line, but that rhythm line, instead of just going flat, 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 will be going up, up, and I'm trying to recirculate and capture that.
Okay.
Okay, I mean, that's
Okay.
not complicated.
I want to see that.
Yeah. Well, it's an image, and it's really hard for me to describe that image to you, Ann. I'm so sorry.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
I have an image from a book and an image in my head, and I'm.
That's okay. I think I got it. Okay, Nancy.
Well, with Cardi, it's usually me warming up, probably more than him, because I've lunged him, but trying to first get the engagement and establish the rhythm, make sure that I have a good contact and I'm round and on the bit.
Okay.
And then, shoulder in, which, is one of my difficulties, trying to make sure I work on that so I can get Cardi, more engaged and then usually we try to do some half steps.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I can work on my understanding of how subtle I need to be with my body.
Okay, Sandy.
Straightness and forward evenness is what we're working on.
Okay. So I think you could bottle all of that up into the word connection. Okay. Each horse at their level is your beginning work with the horse is connection. Mm-hmm. Connection through their body, the energy coming in the back end through their body to the bit. And then the connection is between you and the horse. So let's go out and do that. Is that the custom?
Yeah,
Okay,
because
good.
I thought I was supposed to get it, so I got it.
No, it's good. I wanted to see it.
Okay.
Let me move this out of the way. All right, so let's see it.
Yeah, that's all difficult. Let's see it.
Yeah, let's see it. That's
That's
okay.
Good boy. Come. We're gonna do a 10-meter commercial. Maybe not. What? Oh, I was gonna do a 10-meter circle within your circle. But as soon as I said that, I lost everything. So this is weird.
Good, Sandy. So she's connected there, so you can round her. And you need to round her. But keep the left when you touch on the right so that she doesn't turn her head. Good. So Cardi could be a little bit more uphill. Good. He can be a little bit more through the right rein. Right rein, round bear, do round bear. So the baby horse needs a little bit more room, so just be careful. The big guys don't, but the baby horse does. Good, better, Cardi, better. Yeah, don't use your seat like that, Karen. Yeah, just go with rather than the pressure. I don't know if you mean to or not, but it looks like you don't mean to, but it starts.
Right. Come.
Careful using the whip. Just by other horses. Good. Okay, so then back out. Yeah, watch it. When you turn left, she isn't going right, Sandy. You're trying to turn left and she's actually going to the right. Horse on your outside. All right, Sandy, go ahead and get on the wall. All right, the other two horses, just let the baby horse walk. You guys look good for this direction. Just walk a second and let Sandy get a voila. It's a little challenging for her with the other horses.
I was trying to do a circle and blocked you and didn't realize it.
No, it's fine.
Sorry.
Good, Sandy, and then begin a little bit of the rounding. Very good in the rhythm and forward. Now it can be a little bit reduced. Good, and yeah, and forward. Yep. And forward, and go to trot. Good, now really straight into the contact in the rhythm that you like. And now rounding, and rounding. Yeah, go ahead and keep taking it. So I should see more effort on the left rein. Yes, more that you round, more that you keep rounding, keep right rein. Keep rounding, Sandy. Yeah, don't stop. Yeah, now a little bit slower. And keep rounding in the left, in the left, in the left. Yeah, so she, go. Yeah, so she doesn't get to stop. Go forward and bend left slightly. Good. Back, yes, good. Back to connection. And then you come across the diagonal and the two big horses can go back. Across the diagonal, just between these two. Good in connection. Good, Sandy. Good. All right, and everybody else go back to the right now. Good. Now keep your connection and begin a little bit of rounding. So begin to work your fingers a little bit. And it is a little bit of a half halt. Yeah, go ahead, keep after her. Yeah, but not too much bending it. Just keep working on the jaw. Just on the jaw in a simple way. Good. Good, Nancy. Good. Yes, coming, Sandy, better. A little bit slower on voila, and careful you don't stiffen your arms out. Ask her to keep giving in the bridle. Good, good, very good today, huh, Karen?
Yeah. I'm using all those tools you gave me.
Yeah, they're really good. With the pull up, it's much better. Good. Yes, very good, Cardi. And then right leg lifts to the right rein. Yeah, better. Good. Yep, good. And the legs lift into the contact. And straighten down the left. And trotting. Yep, keep it straight when you're going to go to trot. Good. And straight, so the nose is straight. Yes, good, Karen. A little bit more angle. Yes, very good. Nice. So we will reward him after like 2 times of really good work. Yeah, because we want to reward for the fact that he is much better than he's been. Good. And sitting trot on Cardi. And the 2 big horses go shoulder in right. Good, Sandy. Yeah, coming better. Good, Sandy. And a little bit the rounding and a little bit the bend your elbows. And I think you can, I don't see quite enough action of the bit on the mouth. She needs a little bit more now without getting too much on the forehand. Yes, good. And now, good. 1, 2, pull up, pull up. Yes, very good, Nancy. Yes, good. Let the left front go a little, let the left front go a little. Yeah, so that he could swing that left front out. Yeah, good, Sandy. Keep working there. Yes, yes. Coming, not faster. Good. Not too much right bend, Nancy. Yeah, bring the shoulders from the outside. Yes, that's better. Good. And then Cardi can walk. Good, and once more by yourself, Sandy? Good, now you, yes, coming better. Now just keep working on it. So you're like continually saying, no, we're not going in this more strung out frame. We're going in this one that is slightly rounder. Yes, and rounder, and rounder, and make it happen. And make it happen, make it happen. And the two big horses can go out in travers and then half pass. Rounding.
The same direction?
We're going left?
It doesn't matter, either way. She's gonna walk in a second.
Yeah, let's start right.
Better, just one more long side, Sandy, and then she can have a little break. Yeah, not too big. And walking. So a little bit, Sandy, now you're in the position of deciding, yes, she's forward and yes, she's making the contact, but is she so forward that she's hollowing? And then you have to ride, as you're asking for more suppleness in the bridle, connecting that to slight half halts, even at walk. If you feel like she's opening up the bottom side of her belly and going a little bit like this, then you have to balance back a little and round with her weight slightly more on her hindquarters. And that, so after that connection, I'll think a little bit more that you're able to transfer the weight. And then as soon as they're going left, you can pick up and go left as well.
Oh, okay, well, I'm gonna still follow you this time. I'm trying to be a lot closer to the
All right, so in order to do this and make sense with 3 horses in here, you have to do your half passes from the wall to the center line. Yes, very good. Good, Nancy, very good. Good. 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. So you go to M and you ride half pass.
Okay.
Yeah, a little more angle, Karen, a little more angle. So put your whip in the other hand.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that.
And try not to turn your body right.
Oh, that's right.
Just keep your body slightly turned to the left, slightly. Yeah, good, Nancy. A little bit more right bend in that. Do another one. Good, Karen, good. Don't turn your body right so much. Yes, good, good, good. Good, both horses. 1, 2, 1, 2. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. So your position doesn't look quite as good in this saddle. Do you feel that?
Actually, I feel better in the saddle.
Well, your leg is quite a bit more. You're in a bit more of a chair seat. Don't change it because then you go rocking forward. But it looks a little bit more like a chair seat. Yeah, so now you're rocked forward too much. It just doesn't put you in the right place quite. Good. Now go, half pass has to go from the wall.
Oh, God. I'm gonna go back and go behind. Sorry.
Good. And then Voila can catch up there a little. I know it's hard to know where these other horses are going. They'll watch out for you, Sandy. Yeah, good, Nancy. Good. Good. And straight ahead. Good. Karen, left hand down. Left hand keeps him. You're still turned a little bit too much to the right, but that's good. So walking. Good. Yeah, but more bend on Cardi. Yeah, more crossing. Yeah, good. And then he can walk too. Good. Now nice straight in the chute, and you're going to think a little bit. Yes, now a little bit that you can go forward and check your connection. Yeah, keep your connection. And now a little bit that she transfers weight, Sandy. And then you round a little bit. And then round. Yeah, and transfer weight when you feel that she just pulls on you. Transfer the weight. Yes, better. Good. And then rounding. And then we'll go the other way. So stay out of the track so she has someplace she can go. Always try to give the baby horse the track. That's where she'll work the best. Coming, Sandy. Coming. Yes. Yes, good girl. Good. And then up. There she kind of falls on the forehand and hollows her back. So a little, yes, and then a little bit rounding. Yes, yes, a little bit more, but it's coming. Now, but transfer the weight. Transfer the weight. Then she, yes. Very good. Very good. And a little more rounding. A little more. Yes. Very good. One more time on the next long side. Very nice. Good. Now transfer the weight. Yes. Very good. Good girl. That is lovely. Good. Good. Yeah. And round and transfer the weight. Yeah. That's okay. Yes. It's okay. Walking. That was much better, Sandy. Very good. So that tempo, and all of you have to think this way. Find the tempo that relaxes the horse's back. Okay. Always that tempo, and usually that requires a little bit of transfer of the weight to the hindquarters. All right, let's go the other way. Good. All right, let's go this way. So use your legs and not the whip when you're trying to go from a standstill, because the whip did basically nothing. Good, and then travers, a little more angle on Cardi, keeping the neck straighter. Whenever you're ready, then Sandy, she can go back. Good. Keep the neck straight on the wall, and now travers. Yes, keep the neck straight. Yes, good. 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. And the next long side, then both these horses can do. Yeah, good. Can do their half pass. Yes, very good on Rizzi. Good. So it has to be straight, not that she's looking right. Good. Into the contact. Good. And then a little bit rounding. Yeah, good, Nancy. Good. And straight ahead. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Right up into the bridle on the turn. Don't pull the rein back to him. Ride into the bridle on the turn. Yeah, pretty good. Good. Good tempo. Yes. Now out of the half pass. Ride both hind legs forward. Good, Sandy. That's all right. Just keep working and transfer the weight a bit when she gets so high that she forces her weight onto the forehand. Yeah, better, Nancy. Good. Good. I can see a little bit more crossing, though. A little bit more, he comes off the right hind. Good. Good, Karen. Good. Very good. And then walking. Yeah, good. Go. Cross. 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 He's not going, Nancy. So he's taking way too many steps to get there. Okay. And then a little bit rounding, Sandy. Yes, it's coming. Careful you don't stiffen your arms. 5 steps over. Go over. And then you've got the whip in the wrong hand for the exercise. For this problem. Good, Sandy. Good. Yes, very good. She likes being in a crowd. Good. And go. Now cross. Go. Touch. 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 Go. Go. Sideways. Yeah, once more. Good, Sandy. And transfer the weight, Sandy. Go. Go, Nancy. Go. Yeah, so now he's going into medium trot.
Okay.
So just, yeah, good. Just go from right there. Good. Now quiet, slow, but cross. Yes, but cross. Yes, so that's it. Walking. Yeah, good. Well done. Perfect. All right, Sandy. She gets a little bit of the limelight here. She gets to go by herself. Good. But she likes the other horses in here.
She likes Rizzi in here a lot.
She likes to be in here with all the other guys. Good. Transfer the weight. Yeah, and then round in a soft way. Good. Transfer the weight. You'll know because she'll stop pulling on you. She has to transfer the weight, and when she transfers the weight, you let go. It is the way she's rewarded for transferring her weight. Good. And 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. Good. Very good. Very good tempo. I can't quite see the roundness, but the tempo's good. Yes, yes. Good, Sandy, and walking. Yes. So, of course, that could be a little more polished, but in the balance and in the straightness and the forward and the connection, it's good. Then a little bit more that she understands to stay a little rounder. But that's okay, that was pretty good. All right, one more exercise. What do you want it to be?
Half steps.
Who said that? Okay, all right.
I'll take that, I figure.
I thought so. I thought it was lovely. She likes her friends. She likes being with her friends.
Yes.
No, it was nice. It was good.
Yeah, no, I thought it felt great.
Yeah.
I'm really trying to work on getting my
Rhythm?
subtly correct.
All right. But then on the half pass, you couldn't be subtle, right? That had to be, I'm sorry, you're going.
Yeah, it's very helpful with you guiding me there because I'm still learning that balance there.
Right, right. Because, so
But it was great. It was just like a little, and then he was great.
in the half pass, you really want, both of these horses can do the same half pass. But the point becomes the moving the whole thing over. It starts out that you have a shallow half pass, and that half pass keeps getting tighter and tighter and tighter, which means that, like ultimately in my indoor arena, it's a little too tight, but in the regular arena, it'd be like H to a little bit after B, but that's pretty sideways, okay? So they have to get used to going lateral and forward in a tighter space. All right, so let's see half steps.
Alright. Want to go right?
However you want to start is fine with me. I'm going to follow you.
I'm going to take a picture of you in that saddle so you can see it.
I got my camera too.
All right, that's right. This looks funny. That's good. Good, and now half steps. Tap, touch, 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 and now out, pull up, Karen. Don't sit heavy, don't sit heavy. You slow him down with that, don't lean back. More forward on him. Don't lean back. And now out, don't lean back. Don't throw the reins away quite so much. Good, and now collect.
Don't what so much?
Let's throw the reins away.
Oh, okay.
Good, come, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And now out, right hand into the neck. Right hand into the, now it's too much. It's just out, it's not medium trot. Good, yeah, better sitting though, Karen. Don't sit, don't drive him. Good, now forward, Nancy. Yes, yes, now collect. Back, back, come, whoopsie. Yeah, so it's got, not piaffe, this is just half steps. If we might want piaffe, but this isn't it. Good, and now out, Nancy. Not fast, now back in. Be subtle. Half steps on Cardi. Half steps, half steps. Yes, 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 out. That was well done. Good, same thing. Yes, that's nice. That's good. Cardi can walk. Yeah, keep him straight. Watch what your seat does, Karen.
I'm working on it.
Well, I know, but I want you to work on it better. Good. And sit. And now bring him back to you. Keep the connection. Don't sit heavy. Sit light. And now out. Yes. Yes. Now sit light when you come back. Yep, 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 yep. And walk. Good. All right, let's do it the other way. Yeah, watch that you don't. It's just become a little habitual to drive.
I
your
know.
seat.
I'm trying to counter that.
Yep. So just sit light, don't lean back. All right, let's go this way.
Sit light, don't lean back.
Yeah, don't lean back. That's important.
Sit light, don't lean back. I'll keep that in mind.
Yes, sit light,
All
don't
that
lean
other
back.
stuff.
Good, Nancy. Out. A little bit more connection. A little rounder and through his back. So you feel his little rounder. So you feel his back moving. Little rounder. Yeah, rounder, rounder, rounder. And come forward. Rounder. So you kind of throw him away. Don't throw him away in your collected trot. Good. And now collect. Karen, sit light. Sit light. Elbows soft. And back out again. So soften your elbows as they attach to your body. Because if you do it too tight, then it makes it drive. Good, Nancy, rounding. Good, Nancy, good. Little bit, let him, now just let Cardi come. So don't pull your leg back if you are trying to. Just let your leg hang down. Now it's way back and the heel's way up. Yeah, so, yeah, somehow this isn't quite right. You'll see it on the video. Legs forward now. Now they're too far back. Go where the saddle puts you. Don't try to do something different. Yes, very nice. Good, and now out, Karen. Just a little. Just a little. Good. Better in your seat, okay? Can you feel?
I can.
Yeah, that's really nice. Good. And out just a wee bit. And back into half steps. And back out again. Good. That's very good. Soften your elbows. Yes, that's good, Nancy. And bring them forward. Good. And transition to walk on him. So now it looks like not a chair seat, but the opposite. Good. That's fine. You'll see it in the video. But it just looks like you're either tilted forward or tilted back. Tilted forward or tilted back.
Yeah, I think I'm just trying to rebalance it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Don't go where, let me watch it again. Go where the saddle puts you. I don't want to see you moving into a different place. Okay. Go wherever the saddle puts you and let me watch that. That's, yeah, we don't want, if you have to adjust your position, the saddle's not right. It should be right where you, yeah. That was lovely for today. That's all he needs to do.
Those were 3 key things that I needed to hear, Ann, and you got them. I didn't realize how important those things were, but the most important one is softening the elbows.
Yes, yes.
I need to hear that one
yes.
along with the other 2, which is
good.
Sit a little more forward and sit light.
Yes.
For me to grasp that.
Yes.
What I need to do up here on that.
Yes.
Lovely.
Good. All right, and walking. Good, Nancy. So, yeah, I don't know. How long do we have it for? A week?
Yeah, till Saturday.
Till Saturday. Okay, came on Saturday. All right, I'm going to see just a minute at canter in the saddle.
Okay.
Do you need me out, or do you want me to stand in the middle?
It's up to you.
It doesn't matter. He's good.
Okay, you can just go around because I got to get my spurs off and do some tap things before I walk out there.
I know what it is. That knee roll is on an angle. That's what it is, I think. Good. And canter right. Good. Good. Think shoulder 4. That's better. Shoulder 4. Good. Good. At B, 10-meter circle, slow. Now you'll be turning. Balance, turn. Turn! Turn it, turn it, turn it, turn it, turn it, turn it. Yeah? That's a little too small, but that's okay. So find your line, right on the line. Good. And at E, now ride his line. Keep him on his line. Keep him on his line. Yes, yes, yes. Keep him on his line. Yes, that was better. And collect. Good. Good. Across the diagonal. Good. Sit back. Yep, stay in counter canter. Collect. Collect. Yes, good. Stay in counter canter. Yes. Oopsie. Again, walking and counter canter. Good. Good. Collect and flying change. Collect and, yep, hold right and change your leg.
I don't know what I'm doing yet.
Clearly. All right, let's try it again. All right, go. Go on the long side and collected counter canter. He's like, what are you doing up there? Now straighten the body, almost flex left. Really collect and land in the walk. Good, and now walking, and now left lead canter. Good, keep him straight. At E, 10-meter circle. Yep, good. He's a little in travers. Turn with the outside rein. Good. Good. Then at F, across the diagonal. Oops, there he goes. Good, Nancy, not too much your seat, just keep your back still. Good, straight. Stay in counter canter. Good. Good. At B, collect and downwards transition to walk. Collect and walk. And right lead canter. Good. Good. Across the short diagonal, so to B. B as in boy, to B.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said B. I thought you said B.
I said B. You went to R.
I know. Okay.
All right. And counter canter. Good. Collect and walk. And left canter. Cross the short diagonal to E. I'm sorry, I told you late. That's okay. I told you too late. Counter canter. Straighten on the right a little bit. At C, simple change from through the walk. Right lead? Yeah, good. Good. Short diagonal. Good. Good. Straighten. Collect. You're getting a little bit too strung out. At A, collect and simple change. Good. Okay, long reins. Good. Collect and walking. Okay, that's okay. Good, good. So work those simple changes for a little while longer.
When I do the simple change, how many steps should
You
I
can
take?
decide. You can decide. There's no rule.
So you're just trying to get yourself organized, switch your legs and...
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And in the test, I would say 4 maybe,
Okay.
max.
Max. I mean, he doesn't need it, but I.
Exactly, no,
yeah,
that's
I
fine.
need to make sure.
Well,
I'm
but
organized.
once you're doing a simple change, he does need it.
Mhm.
Once you are asking for a walk, then he needs to reorganize too, to pick up the opposite lead. Good. How about you let me just sit up there in that saddle? Something looks weird. You might see it with me up there.
Okay.
We have to probably make the strip shorter for me. I'll put on my
I don't know where your stirrups.
I don't know either, but probably 4 of them up from you or something. Now, put on my spurs and ride.
What would be cool is if you did the flying change, so I can I can start looking at your timing and watching the video on your timing if we have time for that. So good. I don't know what I'm doing. Is that good? Are those,
I don't know, we'll see when I get up.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I can see what it's doing. It's doing this. It's making your back go like this. See if I'm just doing
So it's making my back hollow.
As soon as I sit back here, I have to readjust and I can't quite. Let me see if these are the right. Yeah, it's just a little too much. But then why did you get into the chest?
I don't know, because I'm used to moving my body around to try to get my position better. I'm always doing that in every saddle. So it'd be good someday to be more in one saddle. I'm looking forward to the other saddles getting here. Oh, yeah, Europe. I was like, oh, I'm so happy. Look who I have riding me. Finally. on in.
I'm just picking up my lunch and then going out.
When are you going to see your horse?
Sunday.
Oh, good luck.
Yeah. Hopefully all is well.
Breaking those boards out there,
Who?
Morante. It's backing into the boards.
Oh, no. Oh, God. Do you want me
He's
to?
trying to mess with Harry. Yeah, let's grab him.
Okay, I'll go bring him in.
Hold up. Oh, I'm so sorry. I was looking over there for you.
It's okay, let's take your nose off.
Don't stick my nose out. I'm so sorry, Ann.
It's okay. Do you need me or are you just getting something?
Actually, I wanted to tell you that Morante almost got out of his stall this morning and he knocked his door off the hinges.
Okay.
He's scratching his butt, and then just now I saw him scratching his butt,
I watched him.
and he cracked the boards.
Yeah,
so
no, I watched him.
I think maybe his tail needs,
No, I don't think so. Try that this like this. Now, once I get going, I can keep my body in place. But as soon as I stopped and walked, I felt like I had to do this. You know, here I am, and I have to sit myself back. And I think that's slightly because it gets us a little bit forward. I like it, but I don't like that particular thing. Oh yeah, was that it?
Yeah, well, and, you
It's
know,
not the one
we've got the, I gave him money for the headache, so we've got the headache, and, you know, I was just saying.
I do kind of like this, and then I thought, if we're really just waiting for the,
Yeah,
let's wait and see what that new one does. Obviously, this one's not selling right away.
right. No, it's been out on trial, it went out on trial and came back again too.
So will you just sit in it once more and let me look and see if I can get you to feel, or, you know, let me look and see.
Yeah, I mean, I am purposely moving around a lot, but I purposely move around in the headache too, so I.
Yes, let's not purposely do it.
Okay, I'll try.
I want to kind of see where does the saddle put you, because you need to be not focusing on your position as much. If you had some great position flaw, I would say so.
Well, I tend to chair seat.
Well, but interestingly enough, I think that is to the saddle a lot of times. Like for Karen, you know, Karen is notorious for sitting in a chair seat. And she knows it. And in part, for Karen, you know, living with her scoliosis, she doesn't sit as straight in the saddle as the rest of us do. Because she just, physically, that's not possible. So, and then she has a long thigh, and you have a long thigh too.
I have a really long thigh.
Mine is longer than, I mean, that's not long in comparison to you guys, but simply because I'm quite a bit shorter, but it's sort of long and very short. I'm really short-waisted.
Yeah, I've got a long thigh and a short.
Yeah, so do I, and that's why I think, interestingly enough, when we put your stirrups down to the same, which would be right for you, you and I are going to sit in the saddle almost the same.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing, thinking of Lemuel.
Yeah, it's good.
We're going to try this out. I mean, I think we should try this one. I mean, we're moving more and more toward understanding our needs.
Yeah, we are. So what I feel about this one, like if I just sit it, I feel like I don't know if my legs are right or wrong, but I feel like the weight is distributed right down to where on the headache, I kind of have to move myself around to feel like I'm getting the white kind of weight down. That's the only way I can say it.
So can you feel what your back is doing?
Right now, it's rounded.
See, it's going this way.
Yeah, it's round. It's like hollowing. Sorry.
Yeah, hollowing.
Hollowing.
And so so the thing is the hollowing what puts your weight down. And it is kind of, because it transfers your weight slightly forward.
Oh, I think you're right.
Yeah, so when you're hollow and then your weight goes down, but this becomes a little hollow. Now, when I went into trot, and I was in my, you know, nice collected trot, I kind of didn't feel that so much. But as soon as I walked, I felt I had to scooch back off to my C-pone slightly. So in the trot, I felt pretty good. And then when we walked, my weight went down on slightly on the front of my body and not quite on the back of my body. And that's what I think is what it looks like to me, is that there's just a slight arcing. So now try to flatten your back and sit. So like go like this. Tuck your C-pones underneath you. That would be more the core. That's a better position for your back. But I don't know if that puts us a little bit. We're really on the top, all the way up to the top of the saddle. You know, our rear ends are like way on the back. All right, so let's just keep this in mind, and then when we do tomorrow, let's review again, 'cause we won't make them go again.
Right.
But let's have a review of, now that we're sort of understanding what we're seeing, let's see if we can keep you in this position and how that affects the weight of going down. How does that feel? So now you slide back off, and then this is probably how you get in the chair seat. So, because once you start going, you're gonna slide up into here.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we just keep watching, okay? And then,
It feels good though on the chair seat, but that's not right.
well, it's not terrible chair seat. What is this, well, you have to have it down, right?
Yeah, well, I have to be on my phone at time, but it's nighttime, and we're
Okay,
gonna do
let me
it
take
then.
a photo,
Okay,
and then go grab the headache.
okay.
And again, we're not trying to make either saddle our permanent saddle.
No,
Especially with.
we're
but
just
the
trying to
more we
figure out
know-
what works.
The more we know, the better we will make a decision for the menu.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to have, I'm gonna have Stephanie up on it.
Yeah, when?
I can't remember, hold on.
Cause I wanna see like the first time you've ridden.
All right, now, is this how you would normally sit without straightening your core? Just lift your hands up a little bit so I can see your actual body. So are you just sitting, okay, because that looks like it arcs your back just to here. Now try to really flatten your back, like tuck your seat bones under. Keep your hands up, tuck your seat bones under. All right, go grab your head.
Okay.
Thank you, you're on model today.
Here, you wanna hold it?
Yeah. Tight weight, they say you gotta move like that, Tommy, high. She doesn't make me do it quite like that. It's not quite so hard, Mommy, she makes it easy. It's easy, sweet. It's okay, it's good. It's good for you. It's good for you. You're fine. You're fine. Let's take this one off and see what we can have.
Yeah, that's the wood.
Yeah, that's that buffalo hide, I think. I
Yeah.
think that's what our new saddle is. We're gonna have to try that. All of our safeguards out, you can't get the, God, I think the billets are in a buffalo hide too, and they're
Yeah.
sticky.
Yeah, they are.
All right. Okay. I'll toss this here. Let me take a picture, hold on, let me take a picture of it without anybody in it.
Okay.
Because I think it's just balance, I don't know why, I think, do you see this, like this little indentation?
Mm-hmm.
Feel that, that's the